Today we talk about when you're venturing off in the wilderness by yourself, right? It gets lonely. It's a lot of understanding who you are, right? Who you want to become, where I want to go, right? And then once you see a group that's like, okay, I understand who I am, and you know how Drake says, know yourself, right? You want to go with other people who at least seem to know. At least that's the perspective I want to head to, right? Because it's all your perspective. Some people want to be with people that just want to party, right? Some other people want to be with people just because um, the probably the industry that they're in is the same, so they want to work together, right? And or right, they want to sleep. So it's kind of like a two for one special, right? Um, the main thing is figure out what that is, what that means, right? But maybe before that, you want to figure out who do I want to be, who do I want to become. Know what your strengths are, know what your weaknesses are, know your experience, right? Go back, meditate, really jot down like how are you, have you healed from those traumas, right? And that kind of gives you a guide, a direction of where you want to go. Um, and along that journey, who knows how long that could be, right? You know, 5, 10, you know, like it could go on. The main point is to discover who you are and to realize, remember, we are pretty much similar to like animals, right? Plants. Excuse me. It's a sign to take a break. So again, this is from my what I have been raised on, right? I believe it is better to aim upwards rather than stay the same or go down, right? Because in only aiming upwards, excuse me, is there real growth? Is there real fulfillment, right? Um, so that's the kind of belief structures I have, right? Kind of know yourself, know the direction, right? Go back to the beginning of this video. Okay, now you start to understand how God, right, the universe has unveiled certain things as you're in that pursuit, right? Some things have come to light, other things are still in good hopes, right? Good faith. Um, Now it's just like, okay, now here in this process, it takes, okay, creativity of, okay, where can I be placed that will maximize what I believe is going to fulfill me the fullest, right? Which is use my strengths, acknowledge my weaknesses, work on them, right? And incorporate something that is of value to other people, right? And this brings back a key word, value. What is value, right? You look at Valuetainment, right? Probably the best channel. I don't know right now. I don't pay attention to any other thing besides my life, right? But the main thing is value. And value is something that can be of benefit to another person or to a better place, is to make this world of value to other people, right? What does the Bible say? This life is all about suffering, right? So why not do the opposite? Why not make it better, right? Certain people, friend groups, right? And rather than or unlike your family, right? You get to choose at this point who you want to go in. It's in this process. Another break. Give me a second. Process that who comes forward, right? Uh, how quick are you to jump, right? How desperate are you? That's another way of putting it, right? Or how calm you are, right? Of choosing, okay, where you want to go. Because some people could just throw offers right in front of you and you just take it because you're desperate, right? Or you know your worth, right? You know what you've been through. You know where God is leading you, or you know just and that's okay to follow. There's an intuition of that. I believe the right deal kind of just seems like Cinderella's shoe, right? Just fits perfect. Um, it brings me back. Okay, finding your group, right? So now you find the group, and you show them, you know, it is that you associate in that group. Maybe it's just shared activities, common interests, and I think all that is fine. You don't need a friend that knows your. Maybe you just want a friend with the industry and you just want to keep that. I think all that should be brought forward, should be straightforward. You know what I mean? Um, gives everybody a peace of mind. It's literally like working out a contract, a deal, you know, but a bit more intentional with these, right? And it's honest with the people, right? Because it's your character, it's your reputation, right? I want to be known for telling the truth, for doing the best that I can do, maybe be a little funny, right? I'm talented, I'm gifted, right? And handsome. And take your time.